Here's a mulch bed that I just finished up putting the mulch down in. I still got to blow off everything, get it cleaned up, but I've got this bed's got these little daylilies in it. I just finished putting down the mulch in here, trimming up these just trimmed up these trees right here a little bit, and I've got these tree rings down through here. Got to get the mulch down on them all the way down there to the end, but I just finished up a little while ago doing re-edging these tree rings. Just cut a new edge in on them, and I'm getting ready to throw the mulch down. I trimmed up all these trees, did a little pruning on them. So that's what I've been working on today. Here's my truck and trailer set up today. I've been using the my new KM94R combi system today, and you know, I just bought it yesterday. Just did a little short video on it yesterday, and I really like this thing a lot. It's a great little tool, and I've been really happy with it. Got the pole saw on it right now. Had to trim a few tree limbs a little while ago. I've also used the articulating hedge trimmer attachment on it right here a little while ago. I used the trimmer on it a little while ago as well, and then I just got my regular old handheld loppers that I do a little pruning with too. I've had these things forever. These are a real good set of loppers. They're made by a company called Leonard Landscaping Tools. They're real heavy duty, but I've had them for a long time, and they just keep on going. But anyway, I got my big wheelbarrow there. I used to haul my mulch around with, and let me show you guys what kind of mulch I use. All the time I have people asking what kind of mulch I use, but this is the mulch that I pretty much use all the time. This is the evergreen pine bark mulch. Of course, it's in the 3 cubic foot bags. That's what it comes in. I think you can get it in 2 cubic foot bags too, but I always use the 3. That's what my nursery sells. But this stuff is great, guys. Bagged in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. So yeah, I've used this stuff all the time. I've used it for a long time, and in my opinion, there's not hardly a better mulch out there. I like using the bag mulch versus the bulk. You know, I know it's a little more expensive, but in my opinion, it lasts a little longer, holds its color better, holds its color longer, looks better, and it's 10 times easier to work with, especially if you're like myself and you work by yourself a lot. You know, if you got a couple helpers, it's one thing. You can throw that stuff. You can throw the you know, the bulk stuff down pretty quick. You know, you got somebody running a wheelbarrow and, you know, shoveling and whatever, somebody else spreading. But when you're by yourself, this stuff right here just goes down so much quicker, and it's so much easier to work with. So that's pretty much about all I use anymore. I hadn't done any bulk mulch, and I couldn't tell you how long. But anyway, so. Alright, hey guys, back here with you again this morning. It's Saturday morning, and I'm back on this same property that I was working on yesterday. Didn't get quite finished. I got just a couple hours of work left, so thought I'd kind of give you a look at what I've got to do today out here, and maybe try to get some footage of some stuff today. So I got, today I got to trim this hedgerow up. It starts right here and runs down the whole length of this parking lot. It goes all the way down to the very end down there, about where that red truck is parked. So I'll take the combi tool, probably the KM94 power head, and the hedge trimmer attachment, and trim that up. And then over here's where I was working at yesterday. This bed here, you seen it yesterday. And then here's the tree rings I was working on yesterday, and I got them finished up and mulched up. So they turned out really good all the way up through there. So I was going to tell you too about the edge. I use the bed redefiner for the combi system to cut my bed edges in with, and I'll show you and tell you a little bit more about that in just a minute. But I've also got to trim all these shrubs up today, so that's going to be something else I got to do. You all have seen this property before. If you follow any of my videos, I've videoed a little bit of this property before. So I got to trim these hedges up, or these bushes up here, all these boxwoods. I got to shape them up, get them, they're starting to get a little shaggy, so I got to get them back in shape. And then come back over here on this side of the building, and the same thing here. I've got to trim up all of these boxwoods that are in this bed here. I've got to prune up this maple tree right here. I've got to get it pruned up, and then these boxwoods, I've got to get these on this side of the building. I've got to get these boxwoods here trimmed up, and then got to get some mulch put down on these tree rings over here on these magnolia trees right here. I've already cut the edge on them and pruned them up yesterday. But I've had this property for a long time. I've been working here on this property. I've had this property now for probably, I don't know, 10 or 11 years, maybe longer than that. So all the rock that you see in the beds, I put all that in about 4 or 5 years ago. There was mulch in all these beds that you see right here, and around this sign was all mulch. And then several years ago they wanted to put rock in, so I took all the mulch out and put all this rock in, and I really like it. It really looks good on this up against this building, and it's a lot easier for me to maintain, because used to, when there was mulch in here, I had to replace, all the mulch every year, so that was a big job. But now with the rocks in here, I don't have to worry about it as much. So anyway, there's what I've got on tap for today. Well, here we go. So here's this bed redefiner that still makes for their combi system, and I think it works really well. I typically use it with the 130 power head. I used it yesterday just a little bit with the with my new KM94 power head, and it done a pretty good job. But it really cuts really good with the 130. But anyway, it just just a lot easier to cut the edge in with this than it is to do it by hand. A whole lot easier. So a lot faster, and it works really well. And it is, like I said, it's not designed to cut a brand new edge in. This is a bed redefiner, not a bed edger. There's a difference between those two pieces of equipment. This is designed to, like it says, redefine an edge that's already there, and it does, in my opinion, does a great job for that. So when I get some time, I'll do a more in-depth review of that. And then I've got my hedge trimmers here today. This is what I'll be using on all the boxwood shrubs. That's my Steel HS 56C hedge trimmers. I really like them a lot too. Good set of hedge trimmers, lightweight, easy to handle, and I'll try to do a review on those too one of these days as well. So anyway, there it is, guys. That's what I got going on today. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully maybe here in a little while I'll get finished up. I'll do a quick recap. So y'all have a good day. See you again later on. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and start trimming this hedgerow, and I'm going to be using the KM94R Combi power head with the articulating hedge trimmer attachment. Alright guys, well, finally got this job here finished up. Here's the hedgerow that I trimmed back. And you know, the goal here is basically just to keep it trimmed back enough to where it stays off this parking lot. So got that done. Looks pretty good. Use the KM94 R combi tool with the articulating hedge trimmer attachment on it. Done a great job. Real pleased with that tool. Real pleased with that KM94. Got plenty of power to run that articulating hedge trimmer. And the thing that I really like about that 94 the most is that it's just lightweight. It's easy to handle, like I talked about earlier. I love my KM130, and it's just got a ton of power. But on jobs like this, where you're doing a lot of trimming and you're going to be carrying the tool for a lengthy amount of time, the weight of that 94 is a lot easier to handle. So walk right around here to the other side of the building and show you the shrubbery. These boxwoods that I've got trimmed up. Everything turned out real good. I've got the come back here's the magnolia trees on this side of the building. Got them mulched up. Everything's looking good there. And right here's our boxwoods on this side that I've got trimmed up, and got them looking all nice. Anyway, here's this side. Here's these shrubs, these boxwoods all trimmed up. Everything looking in good shape now. So back here at the front of the building, and again these boxwoods here all trimmed up. So alright guys, well, just a little landscape maintenance job for you. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I appreciate you watching it, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. And I'll be making another video here real soon. I've actually got another landscape job to go start. May start this afternoon. We'll see how things go. If not, I'll have to get on it sometime next week, and I'll try to get some footage of that. So, all right, guys. Y'all have a great weekend. Take care.